Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another episode of Dark Souls PvP. Today with a little bit different approach. This is not a build showcase or anything, as you can probably tell from the title of the video. But first things first, we've got Beans right here again, Limitless Jeans. It's a name that I have mentioned before. And I have to follow the tradition here. So Beans is about to get wrecked on yet another of my videos. Well, I say wrecked, he's wrecking me right now pretty good. But yeah, spoiler alert, he's going to lose this fight. I know you love it, Beans. I know you do. Okay, so today, let me just go on ahead and talk about the build really fast. It's a 28/45 build. With some decks. Apologize for this one. This one has no sound. I think there's maybe one or two more which have no sound. So yeah, we'll just have to get along with this. I'm sorry. Well, it's only a few clips, so I think it's gonna be okay. So what this right here is, I've been trying to get better with the game, and this is what this video is all about, as you can tell from the title. The question is, and that's also the reason why this video will be different. The question is, what exactly does it mean to get better at Dark Souls PvP? Is it what you just saw me doing? Post parry, hornet swaps, you know them, MLG tactics. You see me getting staggered by his throwing knives. Right now I'm having 3 poise, I think, without the wolf ring. So I was intentionally going lower on the poise with this build. Oh, he wants the poise BS. Speaking of poise, man, he's got some poise. But you see this, he's making the same mistake again. Speaking of getting better, wasn't Dark Souls that one game that was supposed to, you know, where you were supposed to learn from your mistakes and play better the next time when you die? You know, wasn't that the whole point? I mean, I parry his R1 spam, and he gets punished for that with a heavy hornet BS. Not BS, riposte, sorry. And what does he do the next fight, the next time we meet? R1 spam. I mean, okay. But that's why I went into the forest. I wanted to have some R1 spammers. I wanted to get the muscle memories for the hornet swapping, for the post parry swapping, basically. Is it something that means you're a better player? That's the whole point to this video today. Is post parry ring swapping something that means you're better? Is playing with low poise something that means you're a better player? Is menu swapping in general mid fight, like people like to do the ring swaps when they're low on health, they swap to the red tearstone ring. Does that mean you're a good player? Stacking poise and going for the BS all day, being a good player? Or like this guy using the ninja flips with 0 poise, does it mean you're a good player? That's kind of the thing, and I think everybody has to come with his own answer for this. I personally enjoy a lot of Yami's videos, Yami Tamashi. I think it's more like Yami Tamashi. But whatever, I'm not Japanese, so I don't even bother. Oh, let's say Spades. I know this is very controversial because there are a lot of people hating on him for doing his chain steps and all that stuff. But despite that, he's still an amazing player, and I really enjoy his videos. Not only because of the Japanese music, you know. But yeah. Back to what I was just saying. Playing low poise means you're a better player. Is that true or not? I'm playing low poise because with this build I was intentionally trying to get better with the game on purpose. I mean, you usually get better with the game if you play it. It's just natural, it just comes to you. But with this build I was intentionally trying to look out for certain things like toggles. That's another thing. Being good at toggles means you're a good player. Is that true? I think to an extent for toggles that is actually true, because as much as people like to hate on toggles because they make strength weapons also useless. I think most of these people complaining, they don't understand how much there actually goes into getting a successful target. And look at him. Fat rolling with poise stacking and even throwing in the wolf ring and some really slow and heavy weapons. And he beats me. He beats me fair and square. Nothing to complain here. He beats me just like that. So once again, what does it mean to be a good player? We have somebody else right here who's, you see, moving around, circling around and playing unlocked a lot. And just moving like really crazy. You never really know what's going to happen now. I see a lot of people playing like that, and I'm not saying it's bad, I don't look down on it or anything like that, but does it make you a better player to play like that? Once again, that's the big question. So now, to me personally, what I think means to be a good player. This is just my personal style. Like I said, I really enjoy Yummy's videos, I really enjoy Spade's videos, and that's kind of the direction I want to go. I'm not talking about chain stabbing, I'm not talking about going completely hollow mode. I will do that on random people for the most part, I will not hold back. Will I do everything I can to win? No. I mean, I could have punished that guy just with the heavy setup, with the great axe. I could have punished him so many times with a roll BS or anything, but I just don't want to. Because at least he's got the balls to go out there and play something different, so why would I punish him for that? I actually appreciate it, because it brings variety to PvP, and that's not to say that he's a bad player. I could just, you know, beat him to the ground just like that, but it was easy for me. Well, it would have been easy for me to punish him with that build, but I just don't want to do that. So everybody has to make the line, draw the line somewhere for himself. And like I said, I get a lot of inspiration from, for example, Spades. I'll just say it flat out like that. I know a lot of people will say, oh my god, he's so try-hard and all. You know what, I don't give a single fuck. That's just how it is. And that's why I'm trying to go a little bit lower on poise. That's why I'm trying to get into those post-parry swaps, because as some of you know, I absolutely love Demon's Souls PvP, and I love the backstab and riposte animations from that game a lot more than from Dark Souls. So the Hornet Ring is a ring that I think I would even use it if it was only for the visual change. And by the way, this guy, I know Frog, you'll be watching this, and tell me if that was your armor setup. It was the fanboy I was talking about before. Probably a fanboy. I think it was the armor setup you used. So now we're having this guy. I was waiting here to be summoned by somebody from the chat. And this guy summoned me. I was like, oh, come on. There are seriously other people having some duels here. Somebody is summoning me here. So I guess, man, some random people. But oh my fucking god, did I get wrecked by him in the first round and also in the second round, I think. Because this guy right here, who turns out to be another German player, is pretty damn good. He can toggle. He can play pretty good. He can parry. He catches me with a lot of parries. He does really fast ring swaps. You also saw him doing a post-parry weapon and ring swap. He fucked it up a little bit. He was a little bit too slow, unfortunately. But come on, that would be a perfect parry. But he dead angled it, so no sir. So since I was in the mood of getting better with toggles, of getting better on purpose, like I said, that was the whole point to using this build right here. This was just perfectly fine for me. Meeting a random guy in here who was really good. I don't know who's better, but look at that. Look at it, man. He switched his ring really fast there. I couldn't even see when he actually did it, but I didn't pay much attention right now. So he was summoning some other people as well. But let's just see how this goes. And we both had the same idea here of a toggle parry, but turns out none of us got staggered in the first place. But yeah, that's a good thing. That's actually the point I wanted to reach. Going for toggles, even if I don't get staggered. So, and that's the whole point that I was. That's the point I was trying to make before about people complaining about toggles. They don't really. I might get some hate for this, but I don't. It's just my opinion. I think some people just don't understand how fast you have to be with your toggles, and not only with the reaction, but also with the prediction on what your enemy is doing, if he's gonna hit you or not, if it's gonna stagger you or not. It's not as easy as it might look. I had to experience that. And so we have a low-level twink invading here. At least I think he's a low-level twink. I mean, he's got the crystal soul spear, I think, so he's got to be some level at least. But yeah, looking at the souls, he was not that low level, but not really in normal PvP range, so I don't know what exactly he was trying to do. Maybe sheep shotting some people for souls, I don't know. I mean, there are still people farming for souls out there. It's really cute. Oh man. So yeah, I'm really encouraging you people right now to let me know in the comments. What do you think is making you a better player? What do you think? I mean, he's using 0 poise equipment, as you can see. He's limiting himself. I actually have 3 poise on this build, but, well... I mean, it makes a difference on certain weapons, but still. So, once again, what do you think makes for a good player? That's the question. Playing unlocked all day, every day, toggling the shit out of everything, switching rings mid-combat, switching weapons mid-combat, move swaps if you want to. Look at him. There he was a little bit slow, but he managed to block just in time, man. Almost got him there. Gotta be careful now with his attacks. Oh yeah, well, speaking about being careful. Walked right into it, but, well, that's how it is. Post parry swaps. I missed my toggle there. Post parry swaps, toggling. What does it mean for you to be a good player? Maybe just being good with reading your opponent. I mean, that's as a conclusion is, if you want to be good with toggles, you have to be able to read your opponent to an extent. So there was the wall behind me. I couldn't get away anymore. GG right there. I got wrecked. And I think this is the clip where I pretty much wreck him pretty good. Where he makes a lot of mistakes, and yeah, this is also, look at him, he's making some mistakes now. I think he's also running into my fireball, making a lot of mistakes, and it can happen to the best players. I mean, I still get wrecked by R1 spammers in the forest sometimes. It's just, and I'm sitting down, and then I'm sitting on my couch and I'm like, ah man, really? So here we got a random, and this time he got his post parry swap done. So I praised the sun for him, because I couldn't for the life of me get it done when we were fighting. I parried him a couple of times, but I fucked it up every time. I don't know, man. Muscle memory, guys. It's all about the muscle memory. Your fingers have to get used to it. That's why I went into the forest in the first place, hoping for some R1 spammers so I just could get used to it. Didn't expect that to stagger me actually. But don't forget, phantom hits also count into the poise damage. So he's got me pretty good now. I think he's still on full life, or almost full life, and I'm almost down. But watch this. 824 damage on the jump attack. I mean, that was a counter attack or something like that. And There I go for brave parry with almost no health left, but it was a little bit too early. I think this is also the last clip now. So about this guy, by now he added me to his friend list because we met again the other day, last weekend. This footage right here, by the way, is about 4 weeks old, I think. So I've gotten a little bit more into toggles, a little bit more into everything of what I mentioned is good for me, means being good for me. Everybody else can have their own opinion. I don't really care. If some people might say, okay, this is totally tryhard, this is totally not what I like. Okay, I don't care. But I'm still interested to hear other people's opinion about what they think means to be a good player in Dark Souls PvP. That's something I'm really interested in. Because there are so many people playing so many different types of builds. And as much as I enjoy using a lot of different weapons, and therefore having these really low weight cloths on my builds, which also means low poise, but therefore I have a lot of weapon burden, so I can use a lot of different weapons. I don't know, it's fun to just go there and fight somebody else who stacks a lot of poise and just plays completely different than this right here. I mean, we're both using pretty much the same build. It's just a quality build with low poise, using the wolf ring, eventually swapping that one out for something else. But yeah, it's fun to fight different people with different builds, and if everybody keeps on playing the same, at some point it gets boring. That's just how it is. And this is the end of the video. Look at that ass. Okay, man. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope it was fun to watch. Please share your opinions. I'm really encouraging you to do it. And I hope to catch you guys with more souls. Later.